This is Taylor with Geeked Out Reviews. I am doing a review on Bitconnect, and I'm also doing a tutorial on it, because I've had a lot of people ask me exactly how to set up an account. So, what Bitconnect is it is a trading robot that buys and sells Bitcoin. So, it puts in a limit order at a limit buy order at a low price, and of course a limit sell at a high price, which is normally the way that most of the robots work, and then it just buys and sells constantly for you, and it's based off of the volatility of Bitcoin. As you can see, it's gone up already 6.5% to date. In the past couple days, it has been fluctuating, anywhere upwards of, it was from 5,500 a few days ago. Now it's at 7,700. Before that, it was almost $8,000 a piece. So that's kind of how it works. It works off of the volatility of it. This actually will make you more money than using a trading robot that works with stocks. Most of the trading robots that work with stocks try and work with something very, very stable. So most of them are probably in something like Microsoft, Google. They're more than likely not in penny stocks, which is the one that would probably make them the most money. But the problem with penny stocks is they're extremely volatile and can also have issues. They can also have issues with, filing bankruptcy and stuff like that. So they of course don't have trading robots on penny stocks unless you're really dumb and you invest into that. Bitcoin, it's completely different. The way Bitcoin is insanely stable. It is a currency and it is actually being used right now all over the world. You can buy Lamborghinis right now with it. China has just decided that almost everywhere in China will be able to take Bitcoin. So this is one of the reasons why I'm actually into this. There's a lot of other things that you should know and research about this. I'm not going to get into that today. There are some people who have suggested that it is a Ponzi scheme because people have claimed they have made 1% per day. This site does not claim that you will make 1% per day. It claims you will make some money. That's about it. How much you actually make depends on the volatility. We've actually had a pretty good week. Let me show you my transactions. I've put in $940 in this about 6 days ago, something like that. Actually, let's see, on the 8th, so 8 days. So in the past 8 days, from my 940, these are all of my payments that I have received from the lending wallet, of course, except for these. The ones in red, I have reinvested that percentage. And that ends up going back into the total and constantly makes money every day. But as you can see, today we have gotten a little, like a 0.5%. Yesterday, though, was a good day, and it was 1.5%. Tomorrow, they have them posted somewhere. I just can't ever remember how to get to it. But tomorrow it shows 1.95%, so almost 2%. For that. Sometimes it's, 0.96%, and sometimes you won't make anything because the robot didn't make anything. That's how that works. How they have not made any negative days so far, I'm not 100%. I think it's just probably using their money wisely. Also, it shouldn't be that difficult depending on the Bitcoin that you have in there, that probably only sells a specific amount at a low point, or at a high point, or what it feels like is a high point, and only buys a specific amount. So they take, there isn't really a realized loss there until you buy and sell all of it. So, how to put money into it. Now, this is something that most people have asked me. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to get a Coinbase account or a GDAX account. Coinbase and GDAX, they're both owned by the same company. So whenever you sign up for Coinbase or GDAX, you will get both accounts. Both of them will be the same account. The problem with Coinbase is you will have transaction fees. With GDAX, you will not have any transaction fees, but it only uses your bank account. Coinbase, you can use your credit card or bank account, and unfortunately, yes, you will have transaction fees with that. But so if you want to use your credit card, Coinbase is probably the best way for you to do it. If you want to use your bank account, you will have to wait 3 days. You'll have to do a verification, the whole thing with them depositing a couple pennies into your checking account and verifying it. Same thing, but honestly, GDAX is the best because whenever you use it, you're not going to have to actually show anything else, or you're not going to have to pay any fees. Excuse me. So once you have your account and you actually have set it up, then you go to buy and sell. I'm not going to click on this link just because my bank information is on there. Some of it's masked, but I don't want to deal with it. So it's very straightforward. You click on buy and sell, and it's just like this. You buy the amount of Bitcoin you want to do, and then hit place buy order. Once you do that, and of course, it's also going to ask you if you want to use your checking account or credit card. With GDAX, it's only going to be your checking account. You place your buy order, then you have everything put in your wallet, right? Okay, so now you have Bitcoin in your wallet. That's great. What do you want to do after that? You want to send it. Now, currently, most of my Bitcoin is being loaned out. So I'm going to show you using my Ethereum wallet. It is literally the exact same thing, or exact same process. So I'm going to hit send, and now it asks for an address. This, of course, is an Ethereum address. I'm talking about Bitcoin. So you would go to your dashboard under Bitconnect after you have signed up. And you see here, we have a deposit Bitcoin. This is your Bitcoin wallet. All you have to do is copy this, go to here, paste here, put however much you want to put in here. You can send max. Oop. Okay, well, it knows that that's not a valid Ethereum address, but anyways, normally that's what would happen. It will automatically transfer to you, or transfer it like that, or you could sit here and say you want to do 1 Ethereum, and then it'll calculate it. Either way, you would hit continue. It would tell you that there's a fee, and there's always a fee to transfer Bitcoin to another one, and that's because they are paying the people who are processing these blockchains, of course, through mining. Anyways, so now that you have Bitcoin in your Bitconnect account, there we go. You then need to go to the exchange. So once you're in the exchange, you now have to buy Bitconnect coins, which is BCC. You have to go to the selling orders. You can just click any of these, and then click all. All of your Bitcoin here will end up like this is maxed out, and then you hit buy Bitconnect coin. It'll tell you that there's of course a fee. There always is a fee, and then confirm. Once you're done with that, now you have Bitconnect. Now you have Bitconnect coins. The next thing that you would have to do is lend Bitconnect. Now, your capital release. Capital release is when you actually get the full amount of your money back, your original deposit. it's based on the amount that you put in. So 100 to 1,000, 299, and all the way up to 10,010 to 100,000, you get 120 days. So getting almost a percent daily, it's not exactly a percent, and of course that can change at any time. It can be $0. It can be, 0% for a very long time. We don't know. But you won't get your full funds until 299 days. So, of course, there always is some sort of risk for these type of sites. And there's other risks that you should look at. There has been different things about this site, so I'm going to highly recommend you do your own research. I have done my own research. I feel that this is a strong investment so far, so I haven't had any issues with it. But I expect to probably double my money in about 90 days, and I can either take that money out, or leave it, continually reinvest it, and hopefully make about 300% of my money by the time that 299 days is up. That's my expectations. That might not be yours. It can be completely different, and it's completely fine if it is. Anyways, so the way that you do here is, say you want to invest $100, which is the very minimum amount. You click this and then hit Pay from Bitconnect wallet, and then it will give you a little success thing and tell you, hey, you invested money, yay. And then every single day you come in here and you'll check your lending wallet. You'll check and see how much money you've made on $10 or $100. You might expect to get about $1 a day. If that, you probably won't. There are, of course, days that you might get 50 cents, you might get 4 cents, who knows. But of course, the more you put into it, the more money you'll make. They expect you to end up making some sort of money, for sure. And everybody who I know that has put money into this, they actually have made money back. Other than that, the way that this works, and I'm going to be open and honest with you. There is a referral structure in this. No, it's not a Ponzi scheme. Or at least I personally don't feel it's a Ponzi scheme. This is just a way for you to tell people, hey, this is a great program. I really think that you should get involved with it. And if you're a part of my team, then, I'll help you try and increase your funds on this and as best I can. I'll put my referral link down in the comments, or not in the comments, but in the description. If you do have any questions or anything like that, please let me know. I will do my best to help you as best I can. I'm not going to make any decisions for you. You should do your own research, so you can figure out what is right for you and whether or not you feel it's a real thing or not. I feel it is. After all of my research, that's good enough for me. So anyways, this is Taylor with Geeked Out Reviews. Just wanted to let you guys know about this program, let you know how to actually set it up. And if there's any other questions, concerns, or anything like that, please feel free to contact me. Thank you.